Hey, good morning, and how are you guys doing today? I hope amazing. So we're back. We're going to be continuing our revisions on our book one of our series of novels. Honestly, we got pretty dang far forward on expanding on this whole his Sam's uh, basically his connection with the AI and what he learns about Amelia's past with the military industrial complex and diseases and well basically we've got part of that done. That's where we're at. I'm gonna get chat up real quick so I know what's going on. It is 5 a.m. so I am a little bit discombobulated, but I think we're doing pretty freaking good anyway. I'm feeling pretty good about everything at least. And we have chat up. So overall I think we are rocking. Let me get a little coffee in me as I kind of glance over where we're at because honestly, I have to get my bearings straight a little bit in the morning. Okay, so when we left off last, we had got part of the explanation. The Council of Elves wanted a way to reduce the population of humans drastically, along with other species, without starting a war. That's what happened. A sample of disease from an ancient outbreak was given to the Elven Dark Mages, which I don't know if I'm keeping them as the Elven Dark Mages. No idea if that's. I mean, it sounds good right now in my head, but who knows, right? Um, to be warped into an even more powerful weapon. One of the elves. Oh, one. The elves. Uh, do we want the one common, or do we want to just say a weapon the elves hoped? Wait. One the elves hoped could be blamed on a human use. Wait. One. One the hell elves hoped could be blamed on the humans' use of genetic manipulation. Hey, good morning. Yeah, we're doing great right here, Star Tracer. Hope you're having a great one. My nose is a little stuffy. I don't know what's up with that, but who knows? That could clear up as we wake up. I'm kind of okay with this section. Oh, I'm having a good morning. I'm pretty awake. I have a bunch planned for the day. We'll see if that all happens. Okay. Oh yeah, shoot me it. I'll take a look at it. Okay, a sample of the disease, blah blah. We've got that. I kind of know where we're at on this now. Okay, the outbreak was long before they had made contact with any. Before, let's just say they instead of they, the elves had made contact, so the elves were the only ones with a record of the disease. Okay, the disease they managed to create by warping the disease with magic was Zarkrin virus. Hmm. Feel that's good. So now let's look at the expand on. Okay, so let's go to here. Trying to think of how we expand on this. I'm going to get a little bit more coffee in me, honestly. Everything's going super smooth, luckily. Um, Minus I'm literally fighting waking up. Like the writing part's going smooth. The waking up part, man. You ever have one of those mornings where you are awake, but really it's by a hair? You're fighting for that hair you have. That's where I feel I am this morning. Face itching. Okay, let me think of what I'm trying to write here. I know I need a paragraph here of some kind. Okay. Coffee is a lifesaver. Coffee really did save lives, by the way, you guys, just so you know, in real life. When coffee got to Europe, think about it. You boil water to make coffee, right? hmm So the amount of people drinking boiled water and stuff like that went way up. But coffee really did save lives, just for the record. Hi, Ryerson, how you doing? I feel a little discombobulated here, like I'm just sitting here staring at this, waiting for my brain to pick up some kind of, hey, this is what you need to write there. Whew. Okay, so here's what we need to start off with. That it spread like crazy, right? Think we can get rid of the expand this because I'm about to expand this. Maybe I feel I need to still expand it after, but maybe not. Okay. Mm, Okay. At first, the spread of the Zarkrin virus was contained to just a few small planets, but it quickly grew out of control, devastating the population of most of the larger human worlds. Okay, let me think. Okay, I think we're good there. Within less than 10 years, the human populations, along with many other races, okay, within less than 10 years, the human populations, along with the populations of many other races, were reduced. I don't really like that, but it does say what we want it to say, so we're going to leave it for right now. Okay. I kind of feel more could be said in here. I do feel more needs said in there. We've greatly expanded out on this too, so. And yet, it feels still like some stuff is missing. Like big time. You know what I mean? Okay. So we're down to the section. I feel that there's something that needs to be between these two, honestly, and I don't know what the crap that is that needs to be between these two. Let's hope in revision 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 I figure out what I think is wrong here. But right this second, I have no frickin' idea. I mean, it's bugging me but I don't have a good fix for it. So let's move on to Amelia had created strains. Ooh, crap, hold on this, right? Okay, Amelia had created multiple strains of vaccine. I don't know if you call vaccine strains, so I'll have to look that up. Then she turned ways to finding blah blah. Okay. I'm gonna be honest right here. This is where we're in trouble. I need something to happen here. That was one of those ask and you receive things where like I thought I needed something to happen, so my mic cut out. That is something. Okay, let's do this. So, okay. Okay, there we are. Fixed it. Okay, Amelia had created multiple strains of vaccine which all failed. Then she turned to finding ways to modify the disease, hoping to change it to its very core. Slowly developing a relationship with her. Okay, as the virus continued to spread and take lives, Amelia started working to change the virus into a weapon. Okay. We know she eventually gets infected. Good morning, Rudavo. I hope you're having a good one. Don't use the word vicious. Vicious. Definitely doesn't look right there at all. Vicious. Well, you know what? We'll ask the phone. Vicious? Oh. Well, that's not. I mean, it's not way different than I spelt it, but looks like we gotta get rid of that S. Had an extra S in there, guys. Is that correct? Okay. Hey, how you doing, Space Motion? Hope you're having a great one. That doesn't make sense right here. Finally, in our way to strike back at the elves. Mm-mm. I don't like that at all. Frickin' A. Let me sit here and gulp some coffee and figure out what the heck we're actually saying here. Eating lunch and second breakfast is an awesome way to go. I like second breakfast. I like food too much is what my issue is. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what I ate yesterday, but I know that I ate more of what I should have. I honestly forgot what I ate for dinner last night, but I did have seconds, and they were delicious. And I thought to myself, you didn't need seconds. Why did you grab those? Yeah. You know what? In our efforts to finally, in our efforts to strike back at the elves, we obtained a sample of a vicious form of the Zarkan virus. Okay, now let's figure out what we're writing next. Okay, no one. Oh, yeah. This has been super handy. Hold on, just trying to read everything. Yeah, AI is good at a lot of things. Um, it's really good at a lot of things, honestly, but it's not good at everything. I do like AI. I use AI on some stuff, just not this. This has been a learning lesson, a very big learning lesson. A good one, though. I feel we're really not letting people know what happens. Something's bugging me about this section right here. Amelia became infected. I don't like that at all. Hey, good morning, Fire Debug. How you doing today? That was a big, deep sigh for some stuff right there. I'm going to go back up here and write some more up here and figure out what I'm saying down there, honestly. Okay, blah, blah, blah. A sample of the disease from an ancient outbreak was given to the Dark Elves. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Some days are, you know what? I'm glad there is the deep breath even though, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just need a deep breath. Okay. Oh, coffee and deep breaths. Yeah, that is seriously power of its own. No complaints. Uh, we're just filling out the rest of the stuff he learned when he plugged the AI in and stuff like that. Honestly, and I have some notes and things of other things I thought I was going to be able to add or take or put in there and stuff, but then I realized probably just barely going to be able to fix what we're trying to fix today. But besides that, this fixing up this story is going very well. I'm actually pretty impressed. It doesn't look like we're going to take that many episodes before revision 1 is done. And then I don't know. Then we'll figure it out from there, honestly. That'll be a learning experience. Okay, think we're getting some stuff here. At first, the spread of the Varroa virus was contained to just a few small planets, but it quickly grew out of control, devastating the populations of most of the larger human worlds. The Zarkran's virus would lay dormant in some people for months. Others would get sick and die in hours. Worse, if you got sick from the bite of an infected person, you would die within minutes. Once you pass from the disease, okay, once you pass from the disease, your mindless body. We all know you'd go eat people. I'm trying to figure out a nice way or a good way to say it. I feel like I'm about to have the hiccups at the exact same time. So, okay. Not sure if this is perfect. It's probably not perfect at this point, but I'm going to tell you this section is a lot better done than it was beforehand. So, I'm pretty happy with that. So, let's see how this goes. At first, the spread of the Zarkran virus was contained to just a few small planets, but it quickly grew out of control, devastating the populations of most of the larger human worlds. The Zarkran virus would lay dormant in some people for months. Others would get sick and die within hours. Worse, if you got sick from the bite. Is it a bite or from the bite? From the bite of an infected person, you would die within minutes. Anyone who passed from the Zarkran's virus would join the mindless hordes trying to kill the remaining living. Within less than 10 years, the populations, along with the wait, within less than 10 years, the human population, along with the populations of many other races, were reduced. Okay, that we're all good with, right? Amelia had created multiple strains of vaccine which all failed. Okay. I really feel more stuff needs to happen here in chapter 4. And yet, I've got to figure out where we're going. Because we didn't learn enough there. So obviously we have the rest of the story, right? Do we have to stuff in here somewhere? Okay, let me go back here. Get this baby fixed. That coffee's saving my life today. I'm gonna say that we found out enough backstory wise in this one. And that we can get this obtained a particularly bad sample later on. We don't need it right there, right that second. You know what I mean? Okay. We created multiple strains. Okay, disease hoping to change it at its very core. Eric had worked with Amelia on every aspect of her project, slowly developing a relationship with her. I don't know what the... There. As the virus continued to spread and take lives, Amelia started to work. So I think we'll leave that there, like that. And I feel we need to transition to him waking up somewhere right here. Okay, Amelia had created blah blah blah, started working, changed, strike back the elves with. Okay. Let's wake him up here and call this good for going into the memories for this section. Obviously, there's going to have to be another section later on that goes it deeper into it to find out exactly what happened. But I feel that I don't want a whole Well, I don't want too much being in one chunk that's just, hey, let's go in a flashback, basically. You know what I mean? I think this would be considered a memory flashback. Okay. Mm, how does he wake up from this? As a person that's never been woken up from, like a surgery where somebody's implanted an AI into my head, how would we do that? I think I called it regeneration pod, right? Table stasis, medical stasis pods. Okay. I could feel the medical stasis pod working to revive me. Hmm. I'm gonna grab a Kleenex real quick while I figure out what I'm writing here. Honestly, a little bit confused on what to write there. So, like, let's hope it comes to me as I walk. Okay. Okay, I think we're good there. I've already found that putting the word AI in there and ending the sentence with it doesn't work out well. So let's figure out how to fix that, right? I could feel the medical stasis pod working to revive me and knew. Okay. I don't know if it's really even convincing that he'd wake up and see Trag just hanging out in the chair. Okay. Okay, let's leave that there. Okay, I could feel the medical stasis pod working to revive me, and knew I would have more time to explore through. Let's just get rid of that. Explore the memories Eric had stored on the AI implant. I woke disoriented. I woke disoriented to see Trag. I woke. Okay. Okay, I think we're done with that part. Let me find my notebook and see what all other changes we need to make. So that's a big change that's going to echo through the book. Now that he has that AI in him now ahead of time. Okay. Oh, I have all kinds of crap. Back at powers, we've added some powers. Back at more about Amelia, the AI, and the ship. We've just added some about that. Back at details of the cargo ship, along with changes to the weapon system. That we're gonna do right here, I think. Oh, I'm supposed to have Kiara explain more. We just got the chapter about the AI. We're probably gonna have more, by the way. Okay, make sure Sam is aware of the nanites spreading in him. Kiara cannot. Oh, okay. We're supposed to develop Brandon's character. Honestly, that's when I got a little bit of WTF on. I mean, I'm gonna have to read back through this whole thing and figure out where we could develop Brandon's character, but I get that one. We did separate out the infection and the AI already, and we have added a full crew instead of a partial crew and added a captain. We added the other magic user. Yeah, honestly, we've got a bunch of our revisions for revision 1 already in here, you guys. Let me kind of glance over as we move forward, right? Okay, so all this is Zach and all them, Brandon, blah, blah, blah. That has nothing to do with anything right this second. Okay, so that's them deciding they're going to go. This is blah, blah, planning. This is Salvador in them. Then the dock 51, which is the dock we leave out of. We don't have very many major changes in this section right here, or any changes, honestly. So let's. But I did drink all my coffee somehow. Well, at least pretty much. Okay, here it is. The ship was fully crewed, including a half dozen advanced security androids. So we've got a half dozen security androids. We've got the full crew. Got Akio talking. See, this is almost where I think we need a new chapter in here in this zone, but let me read over this because I'm not really oh, see, look at that. There's where he's going to delve more into the AI than we already have. And here's the throwdown scene. We might have more than one chapter going in here, guys. Okay, so I need to go back through here. Maintenance repairs were charging. Their station was tied to the main ships. Okay, so let's go through this. I'm going to grab more coffee. I'm not using the scene summary chapter thing really much at all. No, I'm not. So I just started using this novel crafter, so I'm very new at it, just for the record. So I don't have all of its things down. I'm grabbing some coffee real quick. I need more for sure. I probably should use the scene setting type stuff. Do you find it super useful by any chance? I mean, like, this is the first time I've used one of these programs that supposedly helps you. You know what I mean? By supposedly helps you, it's been helpful anyway, but I mean. What's your thoughts on what stuff should I be using in your mind on this program? Because I'm super new at this program, the Novel Crafter, and so I'm not against advice, just for the record. I'm not against advice normally anyway, you know, but especially since some of you guys have freaking epic advice. Like, you guys are awesome, and hope you guys are giving yourselves as good advice as I get sometimes. Okay, I almost got coffee. Obviously, by the time I am actually around for the day, I'm going to be super around for the day. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, yeah. I could see that. I think it's a handy program. Uh, So far, I mean, like legitimately, I don't know how to use it to its full effectiveness. So, like, besides that part, you know. Okay, I went to work being able to establish a direct link to transfer. Okay, I create a program in the system to allow. Okay, here it is. Be good to start keep tracking. Out of curiosity, comma, curiosity, I got mad at my microphone. Out of curiosity, I checked some of the systems. I don't like that at all. I checked some of the systems that seemed out of place. Mm. Sorry guys, I gotta figure out what the crap. I don't like how this is set at all. Okay. Out of curiosity, I continued to look into the ship systems. There were. Okay, out of curiosity, I continued to look into the ship. There were systems for a remote control. Okay, remote fire control linked. Let's see if that makes any sense. There were systems for a remote fire control linked. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Was carrying, and the third had some kind of advanced targeting system set up to track the results and transmit them. Okay, let's just go like that. And not have it transmit them. Oh, we're at, frick, how many chapters are we at? Chapter, I don't honestly know. Let me look. Well, let me figure out how to do that. We're at 28 chapters is what we have right now. I'm going to grab a Kleenex real quick. By the time I add 2 or so more chapters, we're probably good. I mean, like, obviously, we have a lot of touchy up stuff to do and stuff, but and multiple more revisions. But honestly, I feel that that's not horrible. I mean, we're flying through this. We're at 20 some frickin'. Oh, I do have a prologue. The numbers don't match because we added a new chapter in. But I do have a prologue also, but the prologue's not in there yet, just for the record. But no, the numbers don't match right now because we added that. We threw a new chapter in and messed everything up, just for the record. You know how that goes. Okay, blah, blah. Okay. I was not expecting that. Let's describe what that is, right? I feel that there's something we're missing to put in here that needs to be in here, but somehow I feel like maybe his AI would take the data for those missiles, but maybe not. But that was just bugging the crap out of me today. I was not expecting experimental missiles and was not sure what to think of it, or if I should mention it to anyone else. I looked in Ethan to check the system I had put in place. That makes sense. Everything was working fine. Okay, I felt them. Wait, I felt checking in on them from time to time would be enough. Would work well enough. Do we like would be enough or would work well enough? Which do we like? I looked in on Daniel and Ethan to check the system I had put in place. Everything was working fine. They were just getting to the galley and sitting down to eat. I felt checking in on them from time to time would work well enough as a safeguard, mostly because nothing seemed to be going on. Okay, that's totally fine. Cool. How are you doing, by the way? You can redeem them whenever you want, honestly. I mean, like, obviously, I may have to meet you in game and stuff like that to take care of you, but you guys are welcome to redeem them whenever. I'm doing really good. I'm discombobulated a little bit this morning. Um, but the fact that we're slowly moving through this so freaking well on revisions and stuff makes me pretty happy. Honestly, I'm super excited about most of this. Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna get distracted anyway. You guys are good. Like, yeah. See right here where he goes to with that finished up, I decided I would head back to my quarters and kill some time waiting for Kiara. I don't know what the heck. Oh no, I'm super excited to knock this book out, honestly. Now all we gotta do is knock out a few more books. And then boom. But yeah, super excited about this. Okay, so this is where we have Kiara and him going and getting some bliss. Some bliss. Okay, so we've got their hangout. All of this I was happy with, honestly, but we'll hope that stays that way. Okay, so this is the throwdown chapter, chapter 7. What do we do? Where he gets a little throwdown off of Kiara. And I need to write out this whole scene that is just them getting their action on. But I don't think that the best place to write out that scene is on this. Here's the problem. In my mind, he's going to delve further into the AI right here, right? In reality, he couldn't delve further into the AI right here. Because we're going to have throwdown scene right here, right, with Kiara. Then we have this. Then they come out of the medical bay, and we go directly into Trag's been killed, and the whole shootout situation. I think we all see that's an issue. So reality, chapter 9 right here is probably not going to happen this way. Like this is going to get deleted out of there, honestly. So let me figure out how to do that. Chapter 9. So this one would be the one we'd be getting rid of. I feel I just need to actually still this one and move it somewhere. Honestly, I don't even know how to use this properly. So let's just think I can just grab this, right? Yeah, I can just grab it. Okay, guys. Where in the heck would we have him delve further into it? Let's look at that. Let's look at chapter 10, chapter 9. So let's get over what's going to happen here, right? Kiara and him go, blah, blah. She's looking for something a little bit stronger. They break into the medical bay to get some stuff. He gets some stuff. He gets some stuff off of her. This obviously is going to move. So they're going to have their throwdown scene. Then they're going to walk out. Then we've got a loud explosion. Akio, Maya, and the two cyborgs pushing past, right? Okay, watch as Ethan shot Blake as he shielded Toby. All of this we're looking good on. There's Zach and Sarah. Pull myself together, establish the link to ship. Quickly finding Daniel. He was on the bridge. The crew members. Okay. Okay, it was not good. Daniel was sure. Okay, Daniel was sure the crew member had locked them out in some way and was threatening to kill her if she did not unlock the system. I considered unlocking the system for a brief second, but it was too late. In panic, he shot her. Okay, I feel that's good. Back. He killed the crew member and is aiming a weapon at the door. That's good. Maya spoke. It was the first time I had heard her voice. It was calm and filled with power that flowed over me. Blah, blah. All of this is fine right here. Do we have Ethan in here already? Oh well. I don't know. Okay, all of that I'm fine with. Oh yeah, this is where his friends boo. Oh no. That's not a biggie. So all of this is reasonable. All I gotta do is find a break to where we can have him learn more about what's going on. Pretty sure this is supposed to be C's Kiera, but who knows? This seems like we're just hopping. So is this where we do it? I woke up. I think I think right back here, right before chapter 11 is where we need to throw it. Okay. It is my belief that this chapter 9 right here gets moved to there. Obviously, lots more has to be written in most of these chapters because they suck. By the way, they don't suck, but I mean like they're not where I want them at all yet. So a little bit they suck. I mean, let's look over this crap. Okay, well, I need to figure out how to finish this section off right here. I don't have enough in my head right now to write the section that'll be 11. That'll be more of the exploring into the AI. I kind of need to read through this and get my bearings back, to be honest. Everything else is looking okay though. Pretty sure I want to change a few things in the way everything goes down with him getting off the ship though too, just for the record. But that's its own little thing. So let's go through this. Blake wishing done things differently for a while. We all sat quietly. Okay, we all sat quietly. Then Toby asked, why did they do this? Blah, blah. So this is where I need to, honestly, guys, now we're in trouble. We're in the weeds. I need to make up some stuff here. Expand this out to where he sees Kiara. She wants nothing to do with him. Then he goes back to delve further into it with his woo-woo-ness, right? So I need to write this chapter 11. This, where he wakes up, works perfectly because we're going to be coming out of chapter 11, right? Waking up. I don't have the stuff right now, though, to write something effectively in there. I mean, I honestly don't have it thought out well enough yet. So I think I know where we're stopping for the day, and I hate to do this because we're way early still. So we're not getting the full 2 hours of writing for the day, which is kind of annoying me. But I need to figure out this section out here on chapter 11 so we can move forward. And so I'm gonna probably take the weekend and figure this section out right here. I don't have a plan at frickin' all. I mean, obviously I kind of have a plan because we have him getting hard passed by Kiara, and then he has to delve into the AI again. Oh, I'm gonna write another. Yeah. So I already have another one partially started in here. just for the record. And I plan this as part of a 3 book series. It takes less than 200 hours, you guys, to write a book. And so once I'm done with this one, we're gonna write. I'm gonna kick out a real quick romance novel, like a Christmas romance novel, to see how well it does and how easy that is to do that style of novel. And then we're gonna write book 2 and book 3 to this series. But yeah, this has been much easier than I thought, and harder in ways that I didn't think of. So it's just been a good experience, right? Anytime you do something that you have no context to, the amount of just learning that you get to enjoy is pretty freaking awesome, honestly, guys. So I'm going to, over the weekend, attempt to fix this. On Monday, the hope is that we're back, we move forward. And maybe by next week or maybe 2 weeks, we're done with revision 1. Now, revision 2, I haven't even planned out all the way yet. I don't know if we'll do it live, not live, whatever. We'll figure that out. But overall, this is a good experience. I would recommend anybody do this. For one, you at least get to learn which words you overly use. And like straight up, I didn't realize that I say it seems so much. Like there's other things too, but it's a good learning experience, honestly, guys. It's anything that makes you evolve is straight up good. I'm gonna see if there's somebody actually writing. I tried to. Ooh. So last time, every time I've rated one of these people writing, it's been a mixed bag of WTF. Was that a good idea or not? Uh, I'm gonna rate them. We're gonna cross our fingers. I do want to thank you guys. Frickin' amazing. Oh, I'm starting to use the codex. I need to do a lot more codexing, straight up. I have a whole, when we braincrafted or brainstormed one day, we have a whole section. I'm going to go ahead and use the codex, though, for sure. And thank you very much, by the way, Space Motion. You've had some great ideas. Oh, good to know. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to watch for. I'll try to also practice up on the novel crafter, guys. I don't have a lot of experience with it, and so it's a learning lesson for me. All of this is. It's been awesome. Okay, peace. Very best wishes. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I will, of course, see you on Wednesday, in which we will be knocking out more of this novel. Hopefully, we get through this soon. It's so far, it's going great though. Peace. Very best wishes.